Oh great, it's recording me coughing. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'll try to be quick. My name is Tony Madrigal. I'm the Vice Mayor of the City of Modesto. And I'm running for County Supervisor here in Stanislaus County, District Number 3. Thank you all for the opportunity to come and speak to you. And I want you to know that the issues that y'all are fighting for every day are near and dear to my heart. First and foremost, it's because I was a home care provider for my grandparents when I was growing up. Only the program that I did, it wasn't called home care. The program I did when I cared for my parents was called, hey, it's your turn. It's your turn to go watch Grandma and Grandpa. So get your bag and go. And so I want you to know, to all those folks that work so hard, especially those folks over there wearing those green UDW shirts over there in the back, y'all are doing God's work. Because out of all the hard work that I've done over my lifetime, and I'll tell you, I've done a lot of hard work, I really believe that one of the hardest things to do is getting your loved one that probably, changed your diapers when you were little. Getting them to eat their veggies, getting them to, get up, get out of bed, getting them to take their meds. And heaven forbid you gotta kind of insist. They just give you this look like, boy, I used to wipe your behind. Don't you get sassy with me. I'll do it when I'm good and ready. So anyway, I'm with you 100%. You had me at hello, as they say. There's a lot of reasons why I'm running for county supervisor. Probably one of the biggest reasons has to do with my upbringing. When I was about, 8 or 9, I was a kid. I was about 8 or 9 or 10 years old. I was picking apricots out in Patterson. Raise your hand if y'all remember when there used to be apricots in Patterson. All right, a little inside joke for y'all that don't know. So I was picking apricots in Patterson. I was out there by myself in the hot sun, 100-degree weather. My father used to always set me aside from everybody else. He said that when I was around the people working, I would just talk too much and get nothing done. So my father, puts me off to the side, way out there. I'm picking apricots, dying of boredom. I'm singing songs in Spanish, trying to kill time, La cucaracha, la cucaracha. All that stuff. Y'all know that song? Okay. So all of a sudden, I heard a voice down the row, it yelled, La migra, la migra, which means immigration's coming. And I looked down the row and I seen like 20 or 30 guys running my way. I ain't gonna lie, some of them were like my cousins and relatives and stuff. And without thinking, I just jumped off my ladder, I took off my picking bucket, and I started running too. And I was really running fast, keeping up with these grown-ups. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you're not gonna take me back to Mexico. And I see my father, he was down the row. And my father's a foreman. He already had his green card. He had married my mom, who was a naturalized citizen. And so, as they say, he got hooked up. So he had his green card, and he's telling all the folks where to go hide. These guys had up. He's like, go that way, go that way. Those of you who know Spanish, dale pa allá. And he sees me running up to him, and he gets that pissed off parent look that some of you get when your kid does something stupid. And so my father's look was something like this. And then he looked up to the sky, and I think that's a moment of inspiration, like, Lord, stop me from choking this kid right now, I'm gonna kill him. And so I run right up to him, and he asked me in some very choice words, what in the beep beep are you doing, And I did what a lot of people do when you think you're doing the right thing, you stand up to your parents. So I stood up to my dad, I'm like, I'm running from La Migra, Dad. And I looked over my shoulder like, you're slowing me down, I'm gonna get caught because of you, And he just kind of scratches his head, And he asked me in his broken English, but very confident English that my father had. He asked me, "Where were you born?" And I said, "Turlock." And he said, "Turlock what?" "California." "California?" And then, you know, he proceeds to give me instructions on how to do it the right way. He says, "If La Migra comes, you tell them in English, I was born in Turlock, California, and they know you're citizen, okay?" I said, "Okay." He's like, "Now get back to work, goddamn." He was looking to break a switch off a tree, if y'all know what that means. Raise your hand if you know what that means. Okay. So obviously I did not get the break I wanted from work that day. You know, I ain't gonna lie, everything was an excuse for a break. But I did learn a powerful lesson. It stayed with me for the rest of my life, which is that I was born in the United States. I'm lucky enough to be a U.S. citizen. And because of that, I don't have to be running from immigration. And for me, that's probably the biggest reason why I'm running for the Stanislaus County Board of Supervisors today, is because I've never forgotten where I've come from. And I've never forgotten my country, my community that has done so much for me and for my family. And this focus on trying to run for the county supervisor's seat is just another way that I want to give back. I want to give back, and I really want to fight for folks that I feel are not represented, they don't have a voice, and quite frankly, they're not a priority for the folks that are in power at the county supervisor level. And it's, for me, when you ask me a question in your questionnaire about in-home support services, I'd like you to know, I used to be a labor organizer for the union of the in-home support services workers, because I understand that quality pay equals quality care for the people that are receiving the care that need it the most. And so, to me, an investment in these workers is an investment in our county, in our community, in our local economy, because local home care workers, they spend their money locally. They shop at the local mom and pop shops. They lift up our economy. And it can't just, and our economy can't just turn around by chance. It has to be by choice of these county supervisors who do have the power to be able to say, we are making the care of our seniors a priority. Probably, am I preaching to the choir enough? All right, I got 2 minutes. I just want to share a little background about me real quick. I'll give you the, not the elevator speech, but the door knocking speech. I've been on the Modesto City Council now for 4 years. I was elected in 2013 and re-elected just last year in 2017. I represent District Number 2. Modesto has 6 districts and then a mayor at large for a total of 7 people on the City Council, as y'all know. And I represent District 2, which is the downtown area, the west side, and the south side. Anybody live in the west side here? Anybody live in the south side? Anybody live downtown-ish? No? Okay. Well, that's the area that I represent. And some of what I've gotten done over the last 4 years is I worked to help create over 500 jobs. I supported hiring over 20 police, and I think we already did it because we just swore in like 9 new officers like a few weeks ago. I fought to keep all of our fire stations open, and we did. In addition to that, I was the council member who actually made the motion at the city council that we take out Salida and we take out the Wood Colony area from the city map, where the plan is for possible future annexation into Modesto. And I stand strong with these 2 communities, and I want to keep fighting for more jobs, safer neighborhoods, more community improvements. That's some of what I've gotten. That's some of what I've gotten done. That's some of what I want to plan on doing. I'm gonna stop it there. Do we have time for questions? Well, I'm actually gonna quit before my time is up. Anyway, I thank you again for the opportunity to come and speak to y'all. I hope I can count on your support, your recommendation, and your help, because I don't know about y'all, but I heard about the secret to winning. Did you guys know about the secret to winning the election? Raise your hand if you want to know the secret to winning the election.
That's easy.
Okay, wait, keep it up. And then go like this, knock, knock, knock. And for those of you that can't knock, there's another secret. Raise your hand if you want to.
Go.
And say, hello.
Hello.
There is nothing more powerful than somebody that says, hi, my name is, Mary. Yes, I'm a grandmother, I'm a volunteer, and I'm calling you to support Tony Madrigal for county supervisor. Can we count on your vote? Man, who would want to say no to a grandma on the phone? Come on. You guys are more powerful than you think. Well, you probably already know you are. And you probably can get away with stuff like, why aren't you going to vote for Tony? I want to hear this. You might be able to turn some of these voters around. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop there. Thank you. Any questions?